main area of specialties is usually machine learning. So I was really thinking, how can I use machine learning to help people with disabilities? I guess I'm always creating new projects and ideas even outside of Hackathon. So this year when I was approaching the problem, I really wanted to see if I could come up with a hackathon idea that would be for the benefit of society. Hackathon provides a real awesome opportunity to develop and iterate on a plan and create something for good. So I came around to coming out with the idea of a game which is designed for people who have visual impairment. So the entire game design would be based on audio cues so that you can hear what's happening in your environment, hear where nearby items are in the world, and allow you to walk up to them. You can use audio only to figure out where nearby opponents are. I was unable to find a really competitive multiplayer platform for people with visual impairment in which they can socialize and play multiplayer with many other players. The real concept of this was to bring a battle royale game to the visually impaired.
I think it's good to have a time to take a step back from what you're working on and just have a different perspective, have a refresh where you can actually do something that you're passionate about, do something that you want to learn about, and just have time to really dig in deep, and you don't feel guilty about it because work lets you have that time and they encourage it. So that's great. I really appreciate having that time to do what I want to do, and that's not an excuse anymore now. I can actually do it.
I thought it would be cool if we could create a world that was only derived from audio and no visuals. I never thought about that before. This was an opportunity to focus on audio, which is something that I've always left to the end. Right from the start, we had to do audio only. This is really going to be the first time where a project that I've worked on, I get to observe people playing it, especially in a multiplayer scenario. And I think that's going to be really interesting to see what problems we have and also maybe what people like most about the game.
So there's definitely a few main reasons that I wanted to join this project. One is hacking for good and to work on a project that actually has impact. And then the other side of it, as a software engineering intern, I feel like I'm learning a lot about making video games alongside a different group of people for a few days on an entirely different project. For me, it's just that's a new learning experience. These 3 days, they're giving you to try something new and to really just focus on coding and trying new ideas out rather than some longer planning processes and some sprint planning. This is just you get to come, you get to code for 3 days, you get to build something really, really cool alongside people you don't usually work with who are really good at what they do.
We have a lot of interns for coding, but also we even have professional game designers, multiplayer game designers from the coalition who join the project. We have voice actors, real voice actors in a real voice studio creating voice assets for us. It's really awesome experience working with and learning from all these professional game developers as well.